Today I've combined ChatGPT with Sherlock Holmes, the world's greatest detective, and put the result to the ultimate test. We'll see if AI Sherlock can tackle Geoguessr's hardest map, pain and suffering. Let's check in with Sherlock, see how he feels about this challenge.
Ah, indeed, my dear Watson. The game is afoot, and this time it's Geoguessr, a splendid challenge of geographical deduction. How thrilling! I shall endeavor to employ my detective skills in a manner most befitting the common tongue. Brevity, as they say, is the soul of wit, and I shall not exceed 6 sentences in my responses. Let us embark on this adventure with gusto.
As you can see, Sherlock has taken note of my line in the prompt to not exceed 6 sentences. I appreciate that, Sherlock. Let's get started. Okay. Yeah, to be honest, I thought we were going to be in the middle of a jungle or a forest or something. Some things here. Let's see what Sherlock thinks.
Here we find ourselves in a well-manicured garden, with a diversity of flora that suggests a region where the climate is kind to both desert and tropical plants. The presence of palm trees and well-tended shrubs indicates a place that values aesthetic landscaping, possibly within a city that enjoys a warm climate. Given the mixture of plant life and the style of the garden, one might deduce a location such as Dubai, United Arab Emirates, known for its lush gardens amidst an arid climate. The architecture in the background carries a hint of the Middle East. Thus, I shall venture that we are possibly within the confines of a park in Dubai.
All right, Sherlock's going with Dubai. Let's see if he's right. Okay, we'll just put him in Dubai here. Find a little park-like area right here, and then let's see. And he's pretty far off on the first one, but he's got 396 points, and that's what matters, despite being over 1,000 miles off. Let's jump to the next one. Alright, this was more like what I was thinking this was going to be like. We have just a bunch of trees, nothing really of note, a little path here. I'm just going to point towards the path and see what Sherlock can do with that.
This verdant scene is rich with foliage typical of a dense and humid forest. The understory is not too thick, which might suggest it's a well-traveled area, possibly a national park or a protected area. Given the lushness and the composition of the forest, it might very well be in Central America, a region known for its diverse and vibrant ecosystems. If I were to hazard a guess, I would say this could be near the city of La Ceiba, on the edge of Pico Bonito National Park in Honduras.
Okay, I'm not going to embarrass myself here. I'm just going to zoom in, and we're going to place him right outside in the kind of foresty area and see how close he is. And again, he scores points, lots of points this time, almost 3,224 miles off. This is a great start by Sherlock, to be honest, much better than I expected. Let's see if he can keep it up. Okay, we've gone from dense forest to vast empty plain. I see one little tree out there. I think, not sure what that is. I'm just going to kind of put Sherlock facing this way. Maybe include the little tree and see what he thinks.
The vast, open savanna before us, with its iconic solitary tree, is quite reminiscent of the Serengeti. Such a tableau is characteristic of the grasslands stretching across East Africa. Therefore, I would venture to say we are looking upon the Tanzanian landscape, perhaps in the vicinity of Serengeti National Park, a region known for such panoramic views.
Okay, he's going with the Serengeti. That seems reasonable. To be honest, I have no clue. I don't know why I'm pretending like I do. Let's check it out. 71 miles, 4,228 points. Sherlock is on a roll here, far exceeding my expectations. It seems like ChatGPT Sherlock can really get it done. Let's move on to the next map. Okay, another dense forest. Ooh, we got some people in this one. That might help. I think I'm definitely going to point him towards the people, see if he can get any information off of that for his guess. Let's check it out.
This dense jungle with its wooden walkway appears to be a rainforest, likely designed for ecotourism or educational purposes. The walkway is crafted to minimize human impact on the forest floor, suggesting a location with conservation efforts. The verdant undergrowth and towering trees suggest a tropical climate, which is typical of the Amazon rainforest. Given the infrastructure in place for visitors, it could be near a research station or a popular eco-tourist spot. My educated guess would be that we are looking at a location within the vicinity of Manaus, Brazil, a gateway to the Amazon rainforest.
And Sherlock selects the Amazon. Like before, I'm not really sure. I think it definitely could be. We'll just have to see. Can Sherlock go 4 for 4 here for points? Or has his luck ran out? Let's just put him right outside there and guess. No dice this time. Way, way off. His luck has finally ran out. Let's see if he can redeem himself on the last guess. But before that, let's hear from Sherlock.
My dear viewers, if you've enjoyed this intricate dance of deduction and discovery, I would be most obliged if you would consider subscribing to this channel. Your support is the compass that guides us through the vast seas of knowledge and adventure. Subscribe, and together, we shall embark on many more intellectual pursuits.
Great. Thank you, Sherlock. Let's go to the last round. Okay, this one's kind of similar to the last with the footpath and then dense vegetation. Let's see if Sherlock changes his guess or goes back to the Amazon.
This path carved through a lush forest, lined with stones to guide the way, is indicative of a location that receives ample rainfall and harbors a rich biodiversity. The narrow, man-made trail suggests a place often traversed by eco-tourists or researchers. Such environments are typical of the tropics, where forests are often preserved for their ecological importance. Considering the structure of the path and the dense vegetation, this could very well be a trail in the Monteverde Cloud Forest Reserve, located in Costa Rica. This reserve is known for its extensive biodiversity and well-maintained trails, providing access while preserving the integrity of the ecosystem. Hence, my final guess would be near the city of Monteverde, Costa Rica.
All right, and he's going back to the Americas, but this time Central America with Costa Rica. Let me find the city, Monteverde, and then just place him kind of somewhere that looks like we'd have a bunch of vegetation and a walking path right here. And let's see. Ooh, once again, way, way off. Not the right continent at all. And there we go. Sherlock goes 3 for 5 for getting points. Let's see the total score. Check out his results. To be honest, 7,500 points far exceeded my expectations how Sherlock was going to do. I don't know how much of it was luck, how much of it was skill, or at least AI skill, but I've got to say, definitely passed the challenge. Let's hear from Sherlock, see what he has to say about his performance.
In the grand scheme of deduction, each puzzle is a chance to sharpen the mind. While the score may not reach the pinnacle of perfection, it is the thrill of the chase, the cerebral exercise, that truly invigorates. One must remember, the pursuit of knowledge is never fruitless, and every mystery unraveled is a victory in itself. Onward to the next enigma, I say.
And there it is, folks. That's the video. If you want to see more videos like this, comment below. Tell me what kind of matchups you want to see, what AI, what games. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.